Giorgio, can you tell us what brings you to Space Tech Expo this year?
It's great to be here. Obviously, we've attended the previous show. It was in Pasadena, so it's obviously always great to see what's out there, what people are designing and showcasing at the show. And of course, we're showcasing products, new products and technology that we are developing and launching at the show. And in general, it's great to get to engage with space company involved in the design of what's going to be the new systems.
Okay. Can you tell us exactly what new products or services you are showcasing here then?
So we are showcasing, first of all, datamate backshells. So these are connector enhancement for EMI shielding of the datamate connector system, which is the 2mm pitch I was mentioning before, and it's very popular, very established high-rel product, which has been in the market for 25-30 years now. On the side also, we are adding to our range the Gecko SL. And the Gecko SL is a bit our alternative to Micro D connector. It's a bit of the natural evolution of the datamate system, which goes in a smaller package, all the reliability of the datamate system for things like protected against shock and vibration, but just in a miniaturized packaging with the same performance. Then we're also launching coax off-the-shelf cables, so we're going to be providing cable assemblies with standard lengths for these coax ganged systems, which is used for high-speed data transfer applications. And in general, we're showcasing a lot of cable assembly services, which I know are quite important for satellite manufacturers.
What changes have you seen in the space industry in the last few years?
The biggest change we've seen in the recent years is, of course, as everybody knows, there is a lowering on the entry barriers to this market. So what we see is actually progression towards commercial satellites, which means that now we see private companies developing, launching satellites, because obviously launching satellites, designing satellites is cheaper than it ever was. And that obviously makes it also very, very competitive. We see many players, and there's also a big focus on the cost of the components, which brings engineers more and more specifying commercial off-the-shelf parts when they can, rather than space-graded parts, and the use in general of engineering common sense rather than just sticking to the part list and stuff like that.
Okay. So, what new connections and partnerships are you hoping to make here at the show?
Here, the main connection we want to make here is to engage with the engineers looking to improve on the existing systems, who have an open mind on which technologies and in general interconnect system to use. So yeah, young engineers, this would be the best for us.
Why is attending this event so important to you?
Well, of course, the space market is very, very important for us. It's a high reliability sector where is at the cutting edge of the technology, and we want to keep being part of it. So that's why being here is what we need to.